confident and bold. She ready, never gonna back down. She ready, ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready, ooh, she ready.
Oh, my love muffins and enchiladas. It's Tori, the hope dealer of guided intuition. And yes, my voice sounds different. It feels like a frog is in my throat. So if my voice sounds different, I apologize. However, I didn't not want to make videos just because I'm sounding like a real, deep. But anyways, guys, I'm just going to try to take it easy so I can reserve my voice. If I cough, please forgive me ahead of time. And also, you might hear me drink some tea or some water. This is a channeled message right here. Okay. This is meant for a particular person, a particular group. I don't really know. But I want to say I was asleep minding my business, and I got a dream. And the dream is weird as hell, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to say the dream. It wasn't even like that long. It was more like an epiphany, you know. And I feel like this dream or this epiphany was metaphorically speaking. And the title that I heard Spirit whisper is that it's never too late. And somebody needs to know that it's never too late. In the epiphany or the dream that I got, one of the words that came up, or the emotion or the feeling that I felt, was suicide. And just it was just so weird. But needless to say, I don't know if somebody is contemplating that, but I just want to let you know that your life matters and there's purpose inside of you. And you're talking to a person. Guys, let me just speak to if that is to somebody, but that's not the gist of it. But I just want to make a comment just in case somebody might be thinking about that. I have dealt with a lot of people and bump people myself. At one point in my life, I was just done. I just felt like it was the end all. Like there was nothing else worth living for. After my failed marriage, like I was literally going to commit suicide. And my sister came and got me because I had quit work. I had just like wouldn't leave my room. I mean, it was bad, and I was contemplating suicide. And she said Spirit told her to go to my house and get me. And I kind of talk about this story. I kind of talk about this situation a lot on my channel when I was first coming out. But I remember she came and got me and made me move with her in her house. And she pumped and spoke life back into me and taught me about meditating and feng shui and journaling. And we used to sit on the couch and watch Oprah and, all of Les Brown's and, Clef Dollar and just different things. And she taught me the importance of mental health, self-love. That's one of the ways of my journey begins. I'm so happy that she came and got me because in that moment, I didn't see a way out. I just felt like it was over. But I think about my life now and where I am and what I have. And I'm like, wow, oh my God, like I'm just so happy that I didn't do that. And I want to be that voice of reason for somebody. If you just feel like, it's just too much. It could be a relationship. It could be finance. It could be just something that happened to you, rape, or just being hurt. I want to let you know, listen, I know it's hard. I know, and right now you might not see the light at the end of that tunnel, but I promise you it's there. Okay? And you were meant to find this video. You were meant to find this video. This video found you because your story is not finished. That's the thing that Spirit wants me to get out in general. And even if that's not your situation, metaphorically speaking, maybe there is something that you have given up on because you think that is too late. It could be love. Oh my God, I'm 60, I'm 50, I'm 42. Or like, oh my God, I've just been through shitty relationships. Like I'm not going to find that thing. Spirit is saying, don't count yourself out. It's never too late. Maybe it's, a dream. It's a vision for yourself, or, something that you desire to do creatively. Spirit is saying it's never too late. You know, that dream, that thing doesn't have to die. You can breathe life in it in this very moment by the choices and the decisions you make right here in this now. One of the things that's really going on is a spiritual awakening. And I remember for me, when I had a spiritual awakening, shit, it was real. Can you imagine finding out everything that you believed in, practically all of your life wasn't true? What? That can be intense. Also, I went ahead and pulled some cards just to give me some clarity on the situation. What is it never too late for? And this is what came up, guys. We have walking away, and it came out reverse. So I feel like, when I looked at this card, it could be a relationship. It could be something that's not serving you, a belief, a way that you're looking at yourself. And I feel like it's time, it's never too late just to walk away. That's the thing that when I realized and I took responsibility, and when I really stepped in my personal power. And we know that this full moon in Leo is really going to help us to stand in our personal power and put ourselves first. Remember our mantra of the week. If you don't know it, go in the community tab. It's right there. It's about taking the actions and the steps to secure your happiness. And I'm really feeling like there's something that you're being asked to walk away from right now. Okay? It could be a belief, a perspective, a way that you're looking at things. It could be a physical situation. You're being asked, to walk away. It could be a relationship that's run its course. And honestly, maybe, for somewhat I'm feeling, if it's a dream and you're just thinking about walking away, Spirit is saying, listen, it's never too late. Instead of walking away from that dream, or, whatever that is, Spirit is asking you to remember your power, to know who you are, the magician and the mirror. So whatever you're walking away from, okay? Spirit is asking you to don't give up and don't count yourself out, okay? Maybe, it's a little hard. Maybe this change, maybe, really healing yourself, maybe really going after your dreams, maybe really just doing what it is that you desire to do. Maybe it's scary. And you're contemplating walking away. Spirit is asking you to remember your power. You're the magician. You're the creator of your life. You're the creator of your story. It's never too late. Don't count yourself out. Because I feel like whatever you're walking away from, and I'm feeling like this is like a dream or a desire or something that you're truly wanting, Spirit is saying that it's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late to follow your heart. It's never too late to honor yourself right here with the fourth chakra. Archangel Raphael. You'll know what side you fall on. If you're being asked to don't give up on your dream, or, to get the dream, or you're being asked to walk away from something, or a perspective, a belief, a relationship, or whatever it is, to realize your power. Because tapping in, into your personal power, when you walk away, whether you walk away or you walk away from believing that it's too late, it's really going to open a door for you. It's really going to help you tap into your personal power. It's really going to remind you who you are. Okay? And with this fourth chakra here, this archangel Raphael, it's never too late for the desires of your heart. I feel like whatever is out of balance, this is how you bring it into balance, by honoring yourself, by realizing that it's never too late. We have the yin and the yang. I want to talk about, the fourth chakra really quick. Archangel Raphael. It says, this card represents love, compassion, and self-acceptance. And remember, this week is all towards self-care, self-love, loving yourself like never before, guys. Self-worth has come up. Even the Leo King was talking about this, self-worth. And the reason why self-worth is coming up right now, you could be in a time and a space in your life, where you're finding, realizing that you're worthy of a love. You're worthy of financial freedom. You're worthy of your desires of your heart. Because the only way that you are going to get to the desires of your heart, or even feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, is through the door of self-worth. Because depending on how you feel about yourself, what you believe about yourself, that is going to dictate what you allow in your life, what you stand up for, what you decide to pursue. And I feel like for somebody, Spirit is just asking you to walk away, from this belief that it can't happen to you. You know that you're not worthy for it. This is really being amplified right now. But it says, Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. It could also indicate, sorry guys, it could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. So all you have to make a decision to do is to walk away from the notion that it's too late, whatever that might mean or feel to you. Because that is how you tap into your personal power. That is how you know your worth. The part that I want to just emphasize on right now is the yin and yang. And it says passive and action, intuitive and logic. There's something that you're walking away from, okay? Be it a person, place, thing, you know what I mean. You'll know your situation, but it's something that you're walking away from, believing that it's too late, or it's too late for you. Also says external circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It is an especially good time for completion, so wrap things up. The yin cycle often calls you to be passive, yielding, reflective. So open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. So listen, Somebody needs to go away from the notion that it is too late. I feel like you have held onto that story. Okay? Let's just take it on a general, bigger, collective reading. Let's take all the little pieces that it could be. You have held on to some area of your life that I feel like the universe, the divine source, wants to bless you bountifully. You have held on to a story that it is too late, or it can't happen for you, or it's unrealistic for you, and it's time to depart away from that story. It's time to say goodbye to the story. It's time to just walk away from that story. And by you doing that, you're going to realize that you're worthy, tapping into your personal power, which is going to blow up that heart chakra. That is going to bring the things that are truly for you to you. Okay? And I want to go into the threads of light. So sorry, guys. Ooh, I forgot about these two cards here. We got door to spirit and door to value. Listen, and when I see door to spirit, one of the things that I like to do, how I like to release, is I like to write it on a piece of paper, whatever that thing is. And right now, maybe it's geared towards love, the way that you thought about love, what you did for love. Maybe it's a physical person. It's time to release that energetically. It's time to move away from that. You know, it's time to release that. And I feel like, for me, I like to write. I like to write it down on a piece of paper. I set an intent. When I write this thing down, I am surrendering it to the universe. I am surrendering it to the divine. And then you know what I like to do next. Once I get it all out, write all those emotions, get it all out, I burn that bitch to smithereens. Seriously. Yes, I will burn something real quick. Because everything is energy. And when you physically write it out, especially with your intent, you're releasing that. You're getting it outside of yourself. Now, there are so many ways that you can do that. But when I see door to spirit, handing it over to spirit, if maybe you're a physical, you have to tangibly see yourself doing that. That is a great way to do it. But you do whatever your heart is guiding you to do. But I feel like that's the door to, and when you do that, that's the door to value. That's going to open up. Look at this. Whatever that value is, that's how you're going to open that up. You know? That's what I'm seeing. So let's just see, Spirit, what guidance do you have for the beautiful soul? How can they move past this? How can they walk away from feeling like it's over for them or it's too late? How can they walk away from that? What do you need them to know? What does their higher self, the soul, need them to know right now in this very moment? What is the change that... Here we go. We got one. It says connect. Can you see that? Connect to the heart. And you see how we have the mountain. To me, that's like a little mountain. And then we have the sun and we have two dogs. Ooh. And when we see dogs, that's a sign of loyalty. It is time for you to go within. It is time for you to connect with your heart. Maybe that's the problem. You're afraid to connect with your heart. You're afraid to dream. You're afraid to dare. You're afraid to put yourself out there. You're afraid to be vulnerable. You're afraid. Let me tell y'all something. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna spill my truth on y'all right freaking now. So I had an amazing opportunity about a couple of weeks ago to meet a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soul, Love Muffin. She came from Wisconsin and they were like going to Orlando. I'm going to read this, guys, but they were going to Orlando. Actually, let's bring this out right here and set that right here. Here, actually, right here. There we go. Can we see it? Is it good? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. There we go. Okay. So I had the beautiful opportunity to meet with a Love Muffin, okay? Because I'm going to let you know, this week you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested to see if you connect with your heart and listen to your heart and really know your worth. Now, this was like a couple of weeks ago. She was coming in town and she was like, and she had been said like a year ago that she was going to manifest seeing me, and when she came, of course, I went to meet her, and we actually had an amazing time, and we actually had pizza, and we actually had, it was just an amazing magical moment. Now, side note, okay, I think I talked about this in one of the Sagittarius video, how self-care is very important. And I kind of slowed up on the personal sessions, because I do personal sessions via, the internet, but also I do them in person. And I have people that I work with one-on-one coaching. However, the Sagittarius in me, Miss Optimistic, excuse me, guys, I wasn't making enough time to do the things that truly fueled me. Ooh, which is a no-no. And for one of me is the gym and exercising. Okay. And I hadn't really, I had gained back like, to somebody else, it might not be a lot, but I gained like 15 pounds back just from that exercising. And, we had took some pictures, and I just didn't, like, before, when I met the Love Muffin, I hadn't gotten back to exercising and doing what I'm doing now. So when I had the pictures, I didn't really like the pictures. I didn't like the pictures, right? And I was like, not gonna post the pictures, but to not post the pictures, listen, sometimes what you do, things that we think and we do, we think it doesn't mean anything. Like, okay, if I wouldn't have posted that picture, even though it's old, or, I wouldn't have just post that picture. I would have just left it alone and just posted another one. Believe it or not, by me not posting that picture, because I went ahead and did it, because I don't play that shit, because what happens is, say by me not, I'm giving an example, by me not posting that picture, I did it in the energy because I didn't feel like I was at my best. I didn't like the angle. I didn't like the color. You see all these didn'ts and all these emotions and all these feelings that are going to come with me hiding that. So guess what? With me hiding that picture, that's going to bring shame. That's going to bring doubt. Versus me posting that pictures, that's me saying, I don't give up. I love myself either way. Boom, boom, boom. I know what I got to do. Do you feel how like different that energy that I did, that I conquered that fear? And instead of not posting it, I would have been, shaming myself energetically, holding on to that. There are certain things that you might participate in and you do that you don't think that it matters, but it does matter, even down to not wanting to post the picture that you feel like the angle is off or it's not quite right. That shit matters, y'all. I'm telling you. And I'm a firm believer. How do you overcome fear? Whatever you're scared to do, do it. I'm talking about you harming nobody, but like me, I didn't want to post that picture. Post that shit. When I, was insecure about my body, I did a new photo shoot and posted that shit. Like, that's how you got it. That's the mentality that you have to come into. And the more that you do that, okay, that's you connecting with your heart space. That's you being loyal to your heart, being loyal to yourself. Because you got to ride with yourself no matter what. You got to accept yourself no matter what. And it's not too late. It's not too late. But we also have withdraw here. And I feel like, this is you withdrawing from whatever it is you need to walk away. And it's going to take strength, because we got strength here. Sorry, guys. But what I know is that you can do it. You can do it. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Tori the Hope Dealer. I'm going to say .com again. Tori the Hope Dealer, okay? I'm telling you. I'm starting to post more over there and all that good stuff. We have the wilding. This is how you're going to set your heart free. And it says, pulling the wilding card indicates a time to connect to the most primal parts of yourself. This may mean you need to detach a bit from people around you so you can hear the whispers of your deepest knowings without the influence of others. The wilding is raw, empowered, and independent. Many people are intimidated by them because they need little from others and prioritize radical freedom, which can be unsettling as most of the world operates within unspoken expectations and contracts. The wilding burns the contract and heads into the woods. Listen, this is why it doesn't apply to you if you feel like you're too young, you feel like it's over, you're too old, it's not going to happen. That don't apply to you. You are the child of the moon. You are the wilding. You are the indigo. You are the star seed. Nothing is outside of your reach. Okay? Yes, we have moments that when shit shows up, that means that you go in to figure out. And then you show up for yourself. And it can simply be as posting a picture or having a conversation that's hard to have or telling certain obligations no, passing out some no's so you can have some time for yourself. Okay? It says, wilding comes to us as an ally when we need to break free of the systems that limit us. The wilding within us remembers a time where we lived with the land, when we walked barefoot, when our lives were in alignment with the nature world. Wilding is a call for remembrance. A good way to invoke wilding is to dive deeper into our body and hear what it needs from us on our most primal level. It also states, a balanced wilding prioritizes freedom but remains grounded. They possess an instinct that may not make sense to others, but never leads them astray. They are present to their own emotions and needs and will spend time on their personal development. Take this week to go within. Read that book that you feel like is going to better your life, that is going to make sense. Watch those videos of those seminars. Sign up for a seminar. Get a one-on-one coaching. You know what? Do whatever it is that you need to do for personal development. Because in the midst of personal development, this is how you're going to overcome whatever it is that keeps you attached to a story that it's time to walk away from. Okay, I love you guys so freaking much. It was such an honor to bring you this channel message. I love you, and I will catch you on my channel as always, my loves. I will talk to you later. Take care.
She blazing.